This short video is all about Lynn. She tosses stuff out and the next thing you know, plants start growing and she knows how to identify them. But let's start with what we've got. So Lynn is digging out some soil out of our banana / everything growing there. And she's got manure that she's been picking up from the cow poop. Nobody can hear you. The alabati's down there. We've still got our Halloween guy still up. Here's the Moringa. So if you haven't caught the first video, guys, these were just major cuttings, just like this one here. Nothing. Stab it into the ground, it starts to grow. We will keep these under 5 feet. That's my goal. Under 5 feet. You hear me, Lynn?
What?
Under 5 feet. Because when they get tall, they're scraggly and they're ugly and all that sort of thing. So, the Moringa. So, Lynn just can't seem to, you know, she's got to use a McDonald's cup.
It's a paper
Anyway,
cup.
it turns out that when Lynn was throwing stuff out, some of it was seeds, and that is a Calamansi. And Lynn, over by the orange pipes, what is that?
Those are guava.
Guava. Okay. And it's like Lynn is a cow. She just grazes. And then she sees something and she goes, ah, that's a guava. So now we've had to put orange markers around it so that the guys won't step on it. Anyway, I'll show you where this was growing, this Calamansi. She only saw it because she was counting the steel yesterday. And right here, I just dug it out there. That's where the Calamansi was sitting. So in our various drinks and stuff, sometimes there's a seed in there and then we just toss the cup and, or toss the, you know, the floaters. And we've been growing things already. Oh, there you go. McDonald's, you have a new purpose.
Yeah, this is paper cup, so it's good. It's okay. It's calamansi plant. So this is the fruit of the calamansi and this is the calamansi plant. Oops, my hair.
The question was, what do you do with Moringa? Because in the
Yeah.
Western countries,
Yeah.
you're probably seeing it all in pill form.
In powder or pill form, I know that because it's sold in the health store in the Western country. But here, we eat fresh. Like this one, we will just take the leaves and put it into our chicken broth or chicken tinola. If you know some Filipinos, they're making chicken tinola, and this is one good thing that they can put into their chicken tinola. Moringa leaves, or kamunggay in Cebuano, malunggay in Tagalog.
Lynn also makes me soup because I'm a soup guy. I like my soup.
Yeah.
And she drops a lot of the leaves into my soup as well.
But you just don't like it because it sticks into your teeth.
It does. It gets caught on one of your teeth.
Yeah.
And trying to get it off.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think if you were to puree it or something along those lines, add it to your soup. Lynn doesn't overheat the soup. So if you know anything about plants, guys, overheating can be a problem with these. And then you actually destroy the property of the plant and the benefit that you're trying to get from it.
Yeah, because this leaves, the leaves is very thin. You just like, you know, while the broth is simmering, like ready to finish, just drop this moringa leaves and then, why I'm always talking about banana? Because I'm a monkey, I guess.
Oh, okay.
And then, I love bananas. Or plantain. You call it plantain, we call it banana, regardless of the variety.
Yeah.
So this is very fine. This is thin. So when you're about to turn off the heat, then you can just drop this, you know, the leaves into your broth and then just stir it and then maybe 30 seconds and then turn off the heat.
Yeah.
Because you don't want...
let it ride down on the heat.
Yeah.
Right,
you don't want to overcook it because it doesn't smell good.
It sticks to your teeth.
I call it al dente when I cook it. It's like when you grind it with your teeth, you can still
Yeah. That way it doesn't
it's
stick
really
to your
good.
teeth.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is going to be a short video, so we're going to stop that there. We had a couple of, in my opinion, stale eggs, not worth the risk. The beauty of a dog, they have wonderful sniffers, and they know if it's bad or not. Boy, oh boy, you have no idea, guys, how much the dogs here are fed no protein. You got to remember that dogs are protein eaters, meat protein eaters, and they get rice. They often get nothing but carbohydrates. And there's any wonder that the mange kicks in really hard with these guys. Okay, so back to our story here though. Okay, so what other plants are we going to add to the property here? Well, if you think the tropics, you gotta have a coconut tree. Yes? No. No, no, no. This is a coconut tree. It's a short little thing, and that's a coconut tree. I can easily climb that, and the limbing doesn't take much, and you know, a lot of this stuff degrades quite quickly. One of the things that I'm wanna, there we go, much more better English, Ken. Have a lot of those, don't I, lately? The cold is finally gone though. That was only 2 days. The beauty of all of this stuff and YouTube is that I'm starting to look for ways to shred vegetation. So I want to make up a little motor with a little slicer dicer type thing so we can compost quicker. And then we will bring some rot it from Canada. Obviously we haven't moved on this, but this is roughly the line where we're going to put some banana trees in. We will do a similar type fence to these guys, just concrete on the bottom to tie the posts together. But we will do verticals, because all Lynn sees when she sees a fence like that is a ladder for somebody to climb over. So I agree with that. And this has nothing to do with plants, but we've got a driveway that we can drive all the way in on now. Yippee-ki-yay! Something that we've been thinking about for this lower area is something that would be like a vine. So dragon fruit, probably not grapes, too fussy, but anything that might be a hanger. And the reason being is we're going to have all that coconut lumber. And so even if it only lasted us 2 or 3 years, we could grow some stuff here. So that would be another goal. But let's see how this house build finishes first. I'm not starting any of this 1 month before we leave. Okay, that's a wrap. And I've got a driveway I can drive all the way in on. Yeah. Later, Gators.